Well, as you can see, all these cement shingles are gone. They're gone from back here, they're gone from the front, they're gone from everywhere. Uh, there are some shingles still left under the um, roof down in that area down there, but they're up there working right now, taking them down. There are little pieces left like this, but they will also be gone. And the work continues, and yeah, hopefully they'll be done soon, because it's like 31, 32 days already. Of course, out of those days, for one reason or another, they did not come. So they've been off maybe 4 or 5 days, and that's not good for progress. But well, what can you do? Okay, let's see what happens today. Okay, good morning everyone. So here it is. The replacing the roof continues. So what's going to happen here is the shingles will be taken off. This will be cut off, and then from here, from here, it'll come up this way, and this area will be covered up. Yeah. And then over here, it's almost pretty much through and through. They still have this, and back in there, there's some coming down. That needs to be cut off, and all of this needs to be cut off. So this will be used here. It'll be used here to cover up this end here, and then up here it'll have some cover in there. Then of course you'll have the edge here. Yeah. And then after that, it's a matter of looking around and see what else needs to be removed. For example, I don't know if you can see it, but right there you've got some sticking up. You got one sticking up way down there. Yeah, right there. And you got a few here. Now there's 3 sticking up over there, and some more over there. I want them taken off, to be cut down at least to this size, or maybe even put a piece from there to the top. I don't know, it depends on where they're sitting. Either way, this needs to be cleared off, and then from this center here, down here at the bottom, need to put one coming up to support this area between this and the center. Yeah. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 that need to be supported, and then the very end will be supported just like this one, with the with a C3 going up from here all the way to the top to cover this area here. So hopefully, after all this is removed and this is covered and that other end is covered, there's not too many more C3 needed, because right now, from the time we began to now, the price of each C3 has more than doubled. Sometimes the price changes daily. So the longer the contractor takes to determine if we need more or what we need, that price is going up and up and up and up. Yeah. So anyway, hopefully we won't need that many more. And we can finish this thing up, because this metal is just totally ridiculous. It's getting way out of hand. So yeah, so all I can say is I hope we finish this thing quick. We're already at day 31, 32, 33, somewhere in there. I don't quite remember, but yeah. Okay, so I'll let you know as we find out and see what happens. Okay, so the shingles were removed from this barbecue area here, and also from here. What will happen is here there will be some of the Viva board put in there and seal that, and then the top will be the roof itself. And here they have started to put in this cover here, this magic board as it's called, from the on the eave there, so that's good. And then, as you can see, all of this was done, and well, you'll see a couple of sheets sitting there, but all of them are down there by the garage. And then they will be put on here, and then this little area over here, and then this side is done. So once I do this here and this here, this whole side will be done, and they'll go start on that side to put all the C3 up there. And here you'll see a whole bunch of C3 that came off the roof, the old roof. And then there's another pile over here with some shorter ones. So all this will be worked into framing that over there. Oh, and I forgot. There's this section and this section, and then this whole side of the house will be done. Yeah. Well, the other thing is here and there you have some lights, like that one right there, that were pushed down as they were doing whatever they were doing. So all that will have to go back in there. Yeah. But slowly but surely it'll get done. And you know, right here that needs to be re-screwed up there, because when it got wet, the screws pushed through the wet material, so they just need to push it up and put some new screws in between the old ones, and that'll be fine. Yeah. So here is the material that goes up at the end and also on this end. Yeah. And then what we need to do after that is put in the C3 in between here for the ceiling, and then there's this thing called S-line. They're kind of like galvanized little pieces of metal that go there, and you screw this material to it. So yeah, okay, let's see what happens, and slowly but surely it'll get done. Okay, so it's the end of the evening, and all of this is done here. This is done here. They haven't cut this metal here, but they need to do that. All of this is done. This is done. All of this is done. Without jumping the fence, but that is also done over there. We'll worry about painting and caulking and all that later. Yeah, I guess I'll do that when I paint all this stuff. But anyway, making progress. This is all done, which is a big thing. Now if it rains, you won't get any water down in there, so that's good. Now right here where you have this metal stud there, the wind had blown that out of there, because since this was wet a little bit, it let the wind push it through the screw heads, and it was dangling. So it's going to have to be resecured, just like right there. There's another spot that's kind of down, and then of course you see that hole there, and that light being down. They had dropped some metal in there, and yeah, so that's going to have to be redone. But that'll be done after they finish doing the other side of the roof to keep the water from going in. And of course, the end of this needs to be done up on top. Same thing with this one. But yeah, we're headed in the right direction, so that's good. Now the other thing, this camera here got drenched the day that this tree was knocked down by the wind. This one here. And right now it's not working. I think the water ruined it, but gonna wait for the project to be done and see if it holds, or if it dries and starts working, or we're gonna have to replace it. Now the thing about it is that, you know, you would figure that they would be responsible for all this stuff, and no, it's your problem. This also came down. They're gonna have to secure that, but that's little petty stuff that can be done when every major thing is done. Yeah. Okay, today is the 7th of June. I'd have to go back to the calendar and see exactly how many days, but it's been like 35, 38 days or something, I don't know, 40 days, and it's still not done. But today they worked on putting that C3 up here. Tomorrow they will continue and do this other end. And once the magic board is installed in there like the other side, and all of this is done here, the little vent installed here is 2 halves. Once that is done, then we're going to have to see what's left over and see about this ceiling here. Now, there used to be a CCTV there, but I'm going to move it over here. And the camera that was over there, I am going to either move it at this end or this end where that support, ladder looking support is at. Gonna have to see if the wire will move to where I want it, if it's long enough. And then of course the other thing is gonna have to look at the monitor. Gonna have to look at the monitor and see if it has the coverage that I want. Yeah. And then on that other side, there is a, well, let me just go down there. Oh, well, right here. I'm going to take this camera here and face it down that way to cover this area here. Right there you could barely see it, but where that metal is, right above it you see this black thing coming down. That's the wire. I'm going to put a camera there, and that will face towards the kitchen down there, so it'll be going over here down that way. And then there's that camera right there that will be moved to the center over here, so it covers the the drive and up towards the gate. Yeah, so I will do it here and there as I get time, and yeah, see how it looks. All right, let's see what happens tomorrow. Okay, so yesterday afternoon we had a storm come in from the other side of the house, and this is as far as they got. They need to install the C3 here, that and the metal that goes over that. They got the vent under the eave right there, except for that little piece right in that very corner there. Yeah, it's drizzling a little bit, but they're all right. They're going to be under the roof there. So today they will install this and hopefully be able to close this off at the vents up there. Time will tell, and we'll see. After that, what they need to do is put in the C3 that goes across this way or up this way. I don't know which way they're going to put it in there. And then we should have enough C3 to do this. If not, we have to buy whatever's missing, and then we have to buy the C line or the S line. It's a little, yeah, right there. That right there. And what that does is you take the two little ears and attach them to the C3, and then you take the magic board and attach it to the rail. Yeah, so hopefully we only have one more trip to the store, get whatever. Oh, no, we will have to buy some C3, I think. Anyway, we'll find out. Once the C line or S line, I don't remember. I think it's S line. Anyway, Once that is put in here and all the C3 has been put in, we'll see what we have. I want from the bottom of this going up this way to about the center on both sides of this thing, all the way down. I want some C3 welded here and welded up there. And there's 10, the 2 have this, so there's 8. Worst case scenario, we have to buy 4 more C3 and we'll chop them in half and use them to do that. Yeah. We have to get up there, not measure and see how long they need to be. We might have to buy 5 or 6, I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I'm not sure where we're at right now, but it's like 41, 42 days. There was 5 days out of the 41, 42 that they did not work for one reason or another. And we're getting towards the end of the deal here. Now, that little roof and the roof over the driveway still need the this along with the board to cover it up. I just remembered that, so yeah, let's wait and see. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย